So today is the deadline. The deadline for T. Higgins and the Bengals to reach a long-term contract. And it looks like they're not going to, which means he is officially going to be on a one-year contract for his franchise tag. And after today, he cannot receive a long-term contract from the Bengals, period. Until literally next offseason where we could franchise tag him again and then reach out for a long-term contract. But at this moment in time, no matter what T wants, no matter what the Bengals want, the franchise goes in full effect. And again, you can't work out a long-term contract with him. Now, if we traded him, let's say, theoretically speaking, to another team, they can also not work out a long-term contract. So the chances of us trading him has gone down to zero. Because if we traded him, another team would probably want to work out a long-term contract with him, which you can't do after this deadline hits. So, yeah, it sucks because, you know, again, unless we franchise tag him next offseason, he's going to become a free agent. It is what it is at the end of the day, but now that we kind of are in that period of space where it's like, okay, now this is reality, we now need to see what we have in this receiving core behind T. Higgins. And obviously, we have Yoshi, who is in direct replacement of T. Higgins. Jermaine Burton, who is also another really good option, who is going to be the outside receiver like T. Higgins is. And then obviously, we have, actually, those are the only real two guys we have on the roster right now who would be the direct replacement for T. Higgins. Obviously, Chase is by himself over there. But for T, it would be Yoshi and Jermaine Burton. So now that we haven't worked out a long-term contract with them, we need to see a lot of reps from those guys. And I know last season, you know, it was kind of iffy when it came to how many reps Yoshi got. If I go ahead and pull up football snaps 2023, and I go to, I think it's all football guys. Or, oh wait, my bad, snap counts. Stupid. Just to bring up the amount of the total here. For the Bengals, last year, Yoshi had 266 snaps. Now, of course, we still had Tyler Boyd on the roster, but for outside receiver-wise, especially because T was hurt for 3 weeks, obviously, Yoshi also was hurt he missed 1 week with injury, but he didn't receive as much snaps as really he should have, especially with the fact of this T. Higgins situation kind of looming on itself of we might not sign him back to a contract or we might not be able to have him longer than this upcoming season. So we need to see a lot more snaps of Yoshi. We need to see a lot more snaps, obviously, of Jermaine Burton this year because these are the replacements. These are the guys that are going to be the replacements for T. Higgins. And again, you know, it is what it is. It's a part of football. That's how football works. It's kind of have to go through there. There's always a chance we do go ahead and franchise tag T again. I think if we franchise T again, because I was thinking about this yesterday, it would have to be under circumstances that we already think we can work out a contract with him, meaning that we're not going to give him a franchise tag and then, you know, obviously keep him on the roster and just have him play on the franchise tag. We would probably only do it if we had a contract that we would work out with him. Because the next franchise tag is $25 million for 1 year. Now, we could always, again, keep this in mind, we could always give him the non-exclusive franchise tag, which is, 2 first-round picks a team would have to give us, and then they could work out a contract with him. So they give us 2 first-round picks, then they can work out a contract with him and go somewhere else. That way, we at least walk away with 2 first-round picks. Now, I don't know if a team would even entertain that because, again, you know, clearly he's not working out a contract with us. And if you're a team, you would might as well just wait and say, well, we know he's not going to sign his franchise tag. So let's just go ahead and wait until the Bengals have to release him. And then we can work out something there. So, again, there's always options that teams have when it comes to this kind of stuff. But it's crazy how now it's a reality. I guess that's what I will say about this whole entire thing. now that it's a reality and it's here, and oh man, but you know, it is what it is. It's part of football, and we got to keep grinding and keep getting better. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.